These are just weed dealers who have rented a storefront. But the whole point of legalization is to have legal stores that are taxed.
The State Office of Cannabis Management spells out the rules tonight on Fox 5 in a statement. Simply put, you need a license to sell cannabis in New York. If you do not have one, you are not selling cannabis legally. The Office of Cannabis Management implores all illegal store operators, including stores pretending to be legal operations, to stop selling cannabis products immediately or risk facing additional consequences.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Well, let's switch over to gears to Queens, New York. Now, one thing, we've discussed before that there is a high volume of prostitution that's going on in Queens right now. Yeah, it's happening. You've seen the videos on there. But here's another one. We have said the cannabis rollout has been a failure in New York City. And it continues to be a failure as more and more illegal shops are opening blatant right in front of the police. That's right. They're right in front of the police. You had not one, not two, but 3 bakeries that were creating edibles, cannabis edibles. They did not have a license to do this, but they were doing cupcakes and cookies. Who knows if children went in there to buy those cupcakes or cookies, or if an adult bought it, gave it to a child. And you would say, so, well, it's cannabis. Well, the thing about edibles, they're more potent. And
when you think of things that can take you down the rabbit hole, you don't think of edible pot. People think of pot as just like, oh, you're going to get high. Maybe you can get too high, but you're just getting high. But when you eat it, it's a completely different animal.
Yeah.
Literally, like physiologically, it's a different animal.
Really?
Yeah, it creates something called 11-hydroxy metabolite that's 5 times more psychoactive than THC. And
what?
It's not even psychoactive in smoking it. It's a different drug.
It does feel different.
It's a totally different drug.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, it's a different drug. It's processed by your liver.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something called a 1-pass. It passes through your liver, and the THC gets processed into 11-hydroxy metabolite.
Joe Rogan has mentioned this. It is more potent than smoking marijuana. It's true. But in this case, a smoke shop that deals with illegal cannabis and probably illegal untaxed cigarettes, edibles, has opened right across from the Queens District Attorney's office. But luckily, when this was reported, it was shut down. This is out of the New York Post. An illegal pot shop brazenly opened up across from the DA's office was closed and emptied Monday after being exposed by the New York Post. The store's steps away from the busy Kew Gardens Union Turnpike subway stop was serving cannabis-infused goodies and flowered marijuana when the Post visited on Sunday. A visit on Monday found an empty storefront with no cannabis anywhere inside, covered by a gated fence. It was unclear whether the city or state authorities inspected the premises. There weren't any notice of violation posted on the storefront, and it wasn't clear if the closure was permanent. A new city law approved earlier this year allowed authorities to go after Big Apple landlords who rented the store space to illegal weed or tobacco sellers. And that's going to cause lawsuits onto the landlords themselves. You can't stop a landlord from renting it out to anyone. Now, what the person does in that store, if it's illegal, they have to be shut down by the city. It's the city's job to police that, not the landlords. Landlords face initial fines of $5,000 and then $10,000 following inspection thereafter. Councilwoman Lynn Shulman, who sponsored the law targeting landlords, said the threat of fines may have spurred the building's owners to order the tenant to shut down the unlicensed cannabis shop. I'm glad the law is having some effect. No, it hasn't, said Schumann, whose districts include Civic Hub in Kew Gardens. These illegal businesses are a public safety hazard and a health hazard. She noted that the illicit shops attract robbers because they deal in cash, and the weed products could be tainted because they are not regulated or tested by the state. Queensboro President Donovan Richards playfully cited late rapper Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, while applauding the closure of the illicit pot shops. Like Biggie said, never get high on your own supply. Sorry to kill the vibe, but the state licensing program is the law and everyone must abide, Richards said. But let me tell you something. Like I said, the landlords are building owners. They have regulations. They cannot stop someone from renting. That would be discrimination. Understand that. It'd be discrimination. They could be sued. Come up, oh, you're opening a smoke shop? Nah, I can't rent out to you. Can't do that. You can't do that. If someone opens up a grocery store, okay, and they start to sell illegal pot on there, are you going to stop the grocery stores from opening, the small grocery stores from opening up in New York? No, you're not going to do that. See, you can't stop the flow of people from renting stuff out. You're going to push them out of New York. These guys are going to open it up any way whatsoever. They will figure out ways. The guy who was doing the bakery, he opened a bakery. Hi, I want to rent out your storefront. What are you going to open up? I'm going to open up a bakery. I'm going to sell pastries and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Here's the lease form. Fill it out. And give me the money that I need so you can open it up. Now, he didn't say, is the landlord going to say, well, you're not going to sell any marijuana in there, anything of that nature? Oh, no, sir, I will not be selling on that. See the difference on there? You can't stop you cannot force a landlord to do the job of the state and city municipalities. It is the job of the state and city to police this. The first thing you got to do, eliminate recreational cannabis. I'm going to tell you straight out. You must make it illegal again. The only one that should be legalized is medicinal, and it has to be very stringent. It has, if someone needs this, it has to be done professionally, medically, and given out by a medical dispensary. So, you go to a pharmacy to get it. This is how it should be. Giving out drugs for someone who's sick, who has cancer, willy-nilly, dilly, and on that is not controlled by pharmaceutical rules, by pharmacy rules. A pharmacist has rules when he gives out drugs to a patient. If he has questions, he'll call the doctor and says, listen, I'm questioning this whole situation on there. And the pharmacist knows what to ask. And he may say, well, I can't really give this out drug on there. You're going to have to be more specific to, your diagnosis and basically, rewrite the prescription. Might want to change it to a different drug. And this is what should be happening. They willy-nilly. Now they want to do magic mushrooms. They want to legalize magic mushrooms and a couple of other things. How ridiculous is that? How really ridiculous is that at all? You'll sit there and you're saying, well, let's legalize all drugs. That's not going to help people. That is not going to help. We've seen this. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Several states have not made true money on it. If anything, it's emboldened the illegal trade. So comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. You might call me crazy. You might call me loco. But hey, listen, I'm just a madman with the show.
Thanks for watching. Before you go, please comment, like, and share this video. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe as this helps the reach of our channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have that ability to help support this and many other channels. Especially now more than ever since the passing of a new law in the United Kingdom that will diminish the reach of many channels and affect our advertisers. If you wish to help grow this channel by financial support, you have two ways. There are two links in the description below. The first will send you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will send you to our gear store where you can purchase t-shirt, mugs, and other specialty items. Any additional discounts will be listed on the main page. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.